Yeah guys, welcome back to the channel. Something totally different this week. Yeah, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Something totally different this week. We're going away for the weekend. Like we said last week, we've got the weekend off, or a few days off. Sons are looking after the site for us. We didn't know where to go, so we haven't been to France since, was it COVID when we went into France? You won't be able to hear Julia, we've left a microphone at home, so we're going to have to share a microphone. We have to share a microphone for a couple of days. But yeah, since COVID, because we had a dog and she was knocking on, wasn't she, and they changed rules during COVID, so we never sort of altered the pet passport to go back. But obviously we lost Lola last year, so we were going to go somewhere in UK, and we thought, you know what, let's just go and have a few days. We'll just go northern France, got northern coast somewhere. So it's Thursday evening, we've just left home. It's saying we're going to get to Dover about 10:15, probably a bit later than that by the time we've had a stop. And then we've got the 6:15 ferry in the morning. So we're going to stay in Dover. We've had a look on search for sites, and obviously the joys of having a motorhome. We can stay on Marine Drive, which we've done many a time before, but that used to be free on an evening. I think it's £13 now. Or there's a free car park somewhere in the centre where there's usually about 20 motorhomes parked up waiting for the ferry, or they've got off the later ferries. So we're going to head for that, see what that's like, and then get the early morning ferry. So yeah, we'll catch up en route or when we get to Dover.
We've been mowing that grass since Monday, head is trimmed down neat and tight, weeding beds till the backs were creaking, smiling at guests from morn till night. So we looked at each other Friday, said let's do something wild, why not? Next thing you know,
yeah, we're just on M25 now, just going over Dartford crossing.
So we drove down to Dover with
Queen Elizabeth Bridge. Lovely evening.
Behind for a long weekend that nobody could find. Two runaway hosts with a holiday plan, trying French campsites like proper free folk can. Oh, we swapped halfway house for a little romance on a ferry to freedom, heading straight for France.
Don't know if you can make it out on camera, but London in the distance there.
No grass to cut, no hedges shouting, just wine,
bit of a smog.
bread and a comfy seat. We laughed at the size of their motorhome, said they've got style, we'll give them that. But we missed our little slice of leg burn, even while sipping wine in a sun-soaked hat. Yeah, we drove down to Dover with the sun on our face, caught the ferry to France, just to change the pace. Left the pitches and the YouTube fame.
Had a good run down, really. Right, we just got to Dover, 10 to 10, not a bad run really. We just parked at the overnight stop, a car park called Maison Dieu, however you pronounce it. And it's actually free from 8 p.m. from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. So it's it's a little bit dark to film outside, but I'll try and get it in the morning. But there must be another 6 or 7 motorhomes here. Probably all got early sailings in the morning. So yeah, it seems pretty secure. Seagulls are a bit noisy, but apart from that, it's good. So yeah, we're going to get his head down, and we'll catch you in the morning. Make it out there, Dover Castle, and this has been our spot for the night. Really quiet, no issues whatsoever.
seagulls are a little bit noisy. Apart from that, it's been spot on. So we're just going to set off now. We're about 5 minutes away from the port. And then get checked in and get the 6:15 ferry to France. That wasn't too bad, was it? Getting boarded. Pretty straightforward, a bit slow through passport, but it'd help if everybody had the passports out, wouldn't it, when you're trying to get through rather than having to open the boots to get them out of the bags. Yeah. Yeah, all good. Just having a quick snack.
Halfway house for a little romance on a ferry to freedom, heading straight for France. We said bonjour to baguettes, au revoir to the mower. Didn't hear a single awning flap, didn't chase a dog on her.
Yeah, we got away bang on time. About an hour and 20 minutes crossing. Then we're going to shoot to a supermarket, because you're not allowed to take a lot of things over here now. You can't take any dairy products. So go straight to the supermarket, get some fuel, because that's £10 pence a litre cheaper. So we'll catch you when we get to France.
But by Sunday night we knew the truth, as lovely as France might be. There's no place like home, and no campsite like our little piece of Louth country. So we drove back from Dover with a grin on our face, ready for the grass and the usual pace. 'Cause a weekend away makes you love home more, and we'll welcome our guests like we did before. Yeah, we ran off to France with a wild weekend plan, but we came back proud of where our story began. Halfway house forever, but sometimes you've gotta dance. So here's to that ferry and that trip to France.
Je suis en français.
First stop, Lidl, City Europe. We always stop at City Europe when we come over. Usually fill it with fuel, and then we usually call at Lidl and get some food. Like I say, it's only a quick 3-day stop, so we'll nip in and then we'll get on to the campsite. Big Lidl shop.
Thank you.
£72 later. That'll keep us going for 3 days. That's beer, wine and everything. Yeah, so we've been to Lidl, we're on our way to campsite now. We've just come off the motorway, so you can turn into a toll, so we've decided to just come off
It's not much slower, a little bit slower, but we're not going far. So, but if anybody who's never been, and we get a few people on campsite and say, oh, I'd love to go, but I don't like driving on the wrong side. It's so easy. I prefer it to driving back home. You filter off ferry or off tunnel and you can't go wrong, and then you just remember that you need to be next to curb when you're driving, but you just get into the flow of it. And the roads are so quiet. And you see a little bit more if you come off the motorway as well. Got some fuel. We paid $1.83 for it, which with conversion is probably about £1.68, £1.70. For today. So we're heading to a place where we've never been. What's it called? Fort Mahon Plage, which is a place we've never been. We've done a few on this coast before, but when kids were younger, we used to just get off ferry and literally head south. And because it was like come for a 3-week holiday during school holidays, we just used to get down south as quick as we could. Because we really chased weather, didn't we, really? But yeah, we did this coast one Easter and stopped at a few different places, but wasn't this warm, no, nowhere near. So this Fort Mahon Plage is about 40 miles from Calais, west, is it? West? 40 miles west. Just before Valerie Saint Somme, St Valerie Saint Somme. So yeah, we're heading to Fort Mahon Plage, which is a place we've never been. It's about 40 miles west of Calais, near St Valerie on Somme, which we've been to before, and that was really nice. So we just thought we'd give this a go. But yeah, we've come off the motorway. When we used to come in the school holidays with the kids, we just used to head south, and it would just get south as quick as we could. So we used to literally stick to motorways and pay us tolls, really. It used to cost us probably 70-80 quid in tolls to get down to the Mediterranean, maybe a little bit more. But because we're only going 40 miles, we just thought we'd come off, and the roads are pretty good. You can tram on at 50 really until you get to a village, then you have to drop down to 30. Just got to be mindful of the speed camera. There's plenty of speed cameras about, and you're not supposed to have them on your sat nav. If you have sort of alerts for police or cameras, it is a fine. So just stick to the speed limit, really. Yeah, well, today's not gone as planned. We didn't get to Fort Mahon Plage. Well, we did, but every campsite we went to is now a static site. It's probably my fault that I haven't updated my book, the ASCI books from 2018, but you could just rock up and we never used to book anything, but this time, yeah, the 3 we went to, they were just like, we were static parks, so they call them mobile homes over here. Yeah, and then another one went to reception, were closed. Pool were green, so I thought that's obviously closed down. So we've come to Crotoy. Drove around there, fully booked with the 2 that we tried. So we're on an air, which we used to do airs all the time when we're travelling through France, and we don't mind them, but we just obviously wanted a campsite. But this one's tagged onto a
static park, a mobile home park. It's like a, I don't know, it is a air, but it's more like a campsite. I'll give you a quick tour. The pictures have got electric hookup. Believe it or not, that's 2 pictures there. If you don't know, they do park quite close, but it's that big as this. Everybody's on their own. We've picked this one, which is pitch 11, which is plenty big enough really, and it is just 1 pitch. So it's huge, and it's not like Calais. You can put your awning out, you can get your barbecue, you can get your chairs out. So it is like a campsite, but without the toilet facilities and toilet block. It's obviously got water, toilet emptying facilities. But yeah, it's nice. The sun's just gone in as we've got here. Story of our lives. But yeah, so we're gonna get sorted now, get set up, and then get some tea downers. All late lunch. Yeah, so this is where we've ended up. Air services camping car, Crotoy. It's part of this site, which is a mobile home site. You pull up to this gate. Put your card details in. Telling you how many nights you want. Gate opens, lets you in. All the pictures have electric. That's pitch number 1. And it's about £12.50 a night in pounds. Electric. Hair there, filling with water, emptying toilet. Some of them are like got 2 pictures next to each other. They had a bit close, but nobody. It's that big. Nobody ever parks next to you. Like that one there, 8 and 9. This one's number 10 on its own. That one's 2 pictures, 21 and 22. But yeah, this one, number 11, is on its own. But like I said, nobody ever, I don't think anybody ever parked next to you, it's just too close. But I have been in areas where you've been 3 foot away from each other, to be honest, over the years. Warm enough for you? Yeah. Well, we're going to have some tea. We've got us Pearl and Bog Blanche from Lidl, which is a white beer, really nice to be honest, really good. And then we've got us Caddock, which this is how long we've been away. We knew we had a Caddock which we'd had years and years and years, and I've just got this one now and I forgot I'd bought a new one 2 years ago. So we're just gonna have a go with some prawns and garlic. Simple food this weekend, nothing fancy, no prepping. We're on holiday, we're having a break. So let's see how this goes. So there we go. Julia's just educated me and told me that they're already cooked. She thinks I'm a bit thick. Who eats cold prawns really? Apart from on a prawn cocktail. No. Not unless it's in a jar, in a vase with some sauce. You have them warmed up. Get that. Nice and simple. let Little do the prepping for you. Keep them moving so they don't burn. From being on an air, you've no washing up facilities. It's a bit like a halfway house, to be honest. So you've obviously got to wash your paella pan outside, but we'll sort it. Plan was to come away and stay 2 nights on a campsite. We've actually just booked one that we've been to before, which is a Les Castels site. So they're a 5-star sites all the way through France. And we used to stay one just outside Calais on his way back every time we came down, and it just Bien Assis it's called. But yeah, Les Castels, if you're in the area, it's worth stopping on your way back. It's literally 5 minutes from the tunnel or the ferry. So yeah, the temperature's just cooled off a little bit. It's just had a couple of flashes of lightning and a bit of thunder. We're just carrying on with tea. We're having chicken kebabs. We had to take them off stick because Shirley don't like them on a stick. So shame it's not smelly vision, but it does smell nice. But yeah, it's just it's clouded up a little bit. They did say they were in for a bit of a storm. It's just started to spot with rain, so I reckon we're in for a bit of a light show. To be fair, we normally get them when we come over here. But yeah, you can just hear it rain now. I don't know if you can hear it on the canopy. But yeah, so it looks like we sat under awning tonight and watch this. Go to France, they said. Don't rain like this in Louth. Bonus is it's warm. Really warm, to be honest. It's fair coming down. See if we can catch some lightning in a bit. Yeah, we've just had a look. We're going to cycle into Crotoy. It's about 9 minutes, a mile and a half tops, I think it said. And it is pretty good for cycle paths as well around here, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to do that. It's 11:15. We're going to have an afternoon in Crotoy, see what that's all about. It's the steam train that takes you across the Bay of the Somme. Takes you from Crotoy across the bay and to Valerie, St Valerie on Somme.
We've been mowing that grass since Monday, hedges trimmed down neat and tight, weeding beds till our backs were creaking, smiling at guests from morn till night. So we looked at each other Friday, said let's do something wild, why not? Next thing you know we're on the A16 with the campsite left in the dust we'd got. So we drove down to Dover with the sun on our face, caught the ferry to France just to change straight for France. Rode off the boat in Calais, found a site by the coast so sweet. No grass to cut, no hedges shouting, just wine, warm bread, and a comfy seat. We laughed at the size of their motor.
Baie des Somme. You go across the bay to St. Loy of St. Somme, the Somme River to the start of it, and then you can get river cruises, or there's river cruises come to St. Vallier of Somme for the day, more up. Quite a popular destination. Just having a wander into Centreville, town centre. Centreville. Centreville. My Yorkshire accent doesn't work with French twang. Stunning town. Seem to have a thing, don't they, about hanging things across streets to French. Looks nice, yeah. Well, that were all umbrellas. Carcassonne, yeah. Just thousands of umbrellas hung upside down the street.
Said they've got style, we'll give them that. But we missed our little slice of leg burn even while sipping wine in a sun-soaked hat. Yeah, we drove down to Dover with the sun on our face. Caught the ferry to France just to change the pace. Left the pictures and the YouTube fame behind for a long weekend when nobody could find two runaway hosts with a holiday plan. Trying French campsites, a proper free folk can. Oh, we swapped halfway house for a little romance on a ferry to freedom, heading straight for France. Yeah.
Play of the game, that's fine. Play on the guitar.
We said bonjour to baguettes, au revoir to the mower. Didn't hear a single awning flap, didn't chase a dog on her. But by Sunday night we knew the truth, as lovely as France might be. There's no place like home, and no campsite like our little piece of Louth country. So we drove back from Dover with a grin on our face, ready for the grass and the usual pace. Cause a weekend away makes you love home more, and we'll welcome our guests like we did before. Yeah, we ran off to France with a wild weekend plan, but we came back proud of where our story began. Halfway house forever, but sometimes you've gotta dance. So here's to that ferry and that trip to France. Whee!
Shout up, you know, microphone, you left it, didn't you? Salad, look.
Wow. I look fine. On reviendra. Ah bah, tu vois, je suis pas toute seule, Christophe. Hein. T'as vu ça? Regarde. En plus, regarde, en plus, t'as tout préparé.
Maybe so. Maybe if we'd have stayed on that beach front where we've got his bikes, you'd have come all the way around it. Oh no, this is actually the, I don't know, this is the start of the river, I don't know. Plenty going on there, isn't there? Plenty of shops and restaurants and bars. Yeah, we're about an hour and 10 minutes from Calais, so if you ever fancy a different weekend, I could highly recommend this place. And probably saved on campsite fees, but the ferry crossing was £212. So yeah, it's probably cost us £212 more than it would for a weekend in the UK. Fuel wise, we'd have still had to drive somewhere, so. Lovely spot, absolutely beautiful place. Nice school. How they've made it old and new, modern, and some lovely architecture in there. So for a beer, there's a beer I've never had, a Vega. Julia's got a glass of Prosecco. Cheers, love. Cheers. Sun's out now. Trying a local blonde beer, and Julia's having a, what are you on? A limoncello spritz. And then she's having Moles marinade. No, you're not having Moles marinade. You changed your mind, didn't you? You're having Moles frites. Moles a la creme with frites. And I'm having a steak. Julia's got frites and moles. I've got chips. And then I thought I was getting beef, but I've got raw beef again. Twice I've done that in France. There you are. When in Rome. Take 12. You're going to do it again,
No.
Right, today we're moving on. We're going to towards Calais. We're going to where?
La Bienne-Assise.
Which is a Les Castel site just outside Calais, probably 5-10 minutes from the port or from the tunnel. Really nice site. It's got a swimming pool, lovely restaurant, large pictures. So we used to go years ago when kids were younger, so we thought we'd try there, and then we just don't have to rush about in the morning. Ferry's 12 o'clock, I think, innit? So yeah, we'll move on there and we'll catch up with you when we get there. Yeah, so before we leave Crotoy, anybody that knows me and knows our campsite, and I'm a little bit obsessed with the edges, just think what sort of a weekend I've had here looking at these all weekend. I'd have given them a trim up if I'd have brought my edge cutter. That's not good anymore. What's it called again? Bienne?
La Bienne-Assise.
Yeah, Bienne-Assise.
Sorry.
Lovely clean campsite. Swimming pool. Slide. It's all getting renovated for next year. Apparently all new complex going in. There's even some sunbeds spare. And you don't have to wear budgie smugglers, which is a novelty for France. A lot of pools in France won't let you in with swimming shorts, you've got to wear trunks. Snack bar and restaurant. Snack bar terrace. That's open at 5. You get the house there, yeah, that's an hotel as well. quite a big site, plenty of shaded area. Yeah, it's lovely. You're only about literally 10 minutes from Calais as well. Reception. Again, we used to come in August and they would like pitch, then an empty pitch, then a pitch, then an empty pitch. When we got here, they were queuing to get in, and there's still quite a few pitches. There's quite a few we like these premium pitches with a shed on them. I don't think they've got a fridge in them and bits and bats, but yeah. Could have had one of those, or plenty of those, but we just got a basic pitch of electric, gas pitch of electric, just because we're going home tomorrow. Can also stay in static caravans as well, as quite a few of them appeared, like there's in all sites really. As site owners, I can understand why they do it. They've got a guaranteed income, especially if they're privately owned. But it used to do my head in when we used to go touring, and then you'd go a year after and say you'd see half of the pitches had vanished to statics. It's a big site. Mm. Yeah, yeah. It's a dead end, isn't it? Oh, these were touring pictures. There was a toilet block down here, wasn't there? So, yeah, this is a wooded area. I think this is non-electric. Just seems to be a free-for-all where you park. And then this is the dog walking paddock and dog exercise. Yeah, it's a pretty good mix of people, isn't it? It's got split between French, Dutch and English in it really. One of the better ones, isn't it?
It's nice and quiet. Everything's chilled out.
Just been and made a reservation at the restaurant, so we've got a table for 8 PM tonight, but it's a good job we did. It was pretty full. We only just managed to squeeze us in. And accept tents as well. So guys, we're back from France. It's Tuesday evening. We came back late yesterday afternoon, didn't we?
That's right, yeah.
And some of you probably think we're a bit mad that we've got our own campsite and we should be promoting campsites in England. And yeah, we did. We went to one last week where we just wanted a total change, didn't we? And I think there's room for that. A lot of people go to France for 2 or 3 weeks, don't they? Mm. Maybe not many do it for 3 or 4 days, but would we do it again?
100%.
Definitely. We're absolutely.
Yeah.
It feels like we've had a proper
holiday,
daft as it sounds.
Yeah.
I think we're 4 nights, 3 nights in France, 1 night in Dover, in a car park. But yeah, it was really nice. It was something different because we were speaking a different language, eating different food. It was good, wasn't it? It was really good. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Yeah.
Cost
Cost-wise,
wise.
yeah, it's probably done. We only booked it on Wednesday night, so we paid £212 for the ferry for a 8-metre motorhome for 2 of us. I reckon we could have got that probably down quite a lot if we'd have booked it in advance and planned it a little bit better. Fuel's fuel, innit? If we'd have gone to Cornwall, we'd have spent as much money on fuel.
They got it a bit cheaper because it was in
got
France.
it, yeah, we got it 10 pence cheaper in France probably a litre.
Food generally is cheaper over there.
Yeah, I mean, we had a 3-course meal, didn't we, on a Sunday night for, what, 50 quid, was it? And that were including a glass of wine. We had a bottle of wine sat for €8
Yep.
in the bar on the site, didn't we? The first 2 nights, like we've seen earlier, we were in like it was a campsite, but it was an air-stroke campsite, wasn't it? Like an hybrid site. No toilet, anything. That's doing made in. No toilets, just water and things. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, definitely worth
Weather
doing.
were nice.
Yeah, weather helps, I
Not
suppose.
as warm
but, yeah.
as it is here now, but we've brought it back with
Yeah,
us.
it's warm here, isn't it?
It's really warm today.
It's that warm, I was
gorgeous.
thinking of closing campsite or sending campers home.
Why?
Because, well, if schools can close, surely we can. So,
They're on their holidays, you can't send them home.
no, I'm only joking, but yeah, it's warm, isn't it? It's summer, that's what it's meant to
Yeah,
be. Yeah,
absolutely.
it is warm, but it's nice. Just enjoy it while it's here. I'm sure it's not going to last long. But anyway, so yeah, so what we've got on this week, as of tomorrow, we're fully, from Wednesday, fully booked. We have 2 more coming, 3 on at the minute, 2 more coming tomorrow. And that's us fully booked now, right through till, not this weekend, the following weekend, I think, apart from maybe a day, Monday night. There's a couple of pictures left, I think. We're out with the bar again this weekend, aren't we? Thursday, Friday. So Dave and Bev's looking after it. Thanks again, Dave and Bev. Lovely couple. Just don't give them a drink. You'll be all right. I'm only joking. I think we've turned them into alcoholics. They've been staying with us quite a bit recently, so yeah. So wherever you're going, as we usually say, have a cracking weekend. Enjoy yourself. Hope you enjoy this weather while it's here. And don't forget to give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us a share.
And hype
the video.
Hype the video
Yes,
on a mobile device.
There's few people that know how to do it.
Yep, 3 hypes per video.
Yeah.
Boom.
Super. And then next week's video, we're going to do a little bit more back on campsite. I've done some tree lobbing today and bits and bats, so that's next week's. Somebody asked what I actually do with only a 5-van site, and what do we do all week. So I think we'll do a week in the life of a campsite owner, trying to hold 3 jobs down, but it's my choice. I'm not moaning. I enjoy it. So I'll show you a bit of that this next week. So yeah, we'll see you next Wednesday. See you later, guys.
Cheers.
Have a great week. Cheers, guys. Bye bye. So yeah, today we're moving on to back towards Calais, aren't we? So one that you've picked. You got kills for. 10:15 in the morning, she's not drunk.
It's warm.
Right, yeah, so today we're moving on to back towards Calais, aren't we? Yeah, so today we're moving on, excuse me, today we're moving on back towards Calais. That's where we're going.
To La Bien-Assis.
Bien-Assis, which is, like I mentioned earlier, a Les Castels site again now, which we used to go to it years ago, didn't we, when it was way back, just somewhere we could stop. Night before, I knew we were 10 minutes away, 5-10 minutes away from Tunnel or from Ferry. Lovely little restaurant on site, so yeah, we're going to finish a short little France break off there, aren't we? Yeah.
Alright.